What? I'm live right now. What are you doing?
God won't show up.
Yeah. Yep. I just haven't sent out the link yet, but we're about to go.
Do you want the bathroom light on in case you gotta go?
No. God. No.
Okay.
Let's drink it like an animal, like an asshole. I was taken like a greedy fool. Then God showed up.
Alright.
He said, drink fine, but drink with
Let
me.
me open this up so I can actually click on the link. I got it.
Say what I give you, 'cause I'm God. I showed up.
I could have given you a small beer. What? I wanted a small beer.
God showed up.
I just went by really slow. Here we go.
You
don't need a beer.
God
I
showed
should
up.
have lost 5 minutes, went by really slow.
I was playing to the devil's beat. Then God showed up. Chewing on an angel's wing. Then God showed up. Las Vegas, God showed up. Los Angeles, God showed
We
up.
just don't got it audio yet, but we're going to be live in a second.
God showed up. St. Paul, God showed up. Orlando, God showed up. Albuquerque, God showed up. New York City, God showed up. Chicago, God showed up. And Detroit, God showed up. Reading from the Bible now, preaching like a choir boy, praying like I know how. Will God show up? Singing
But you already got songs selected.
I was drinking like an animal. I was thinking like an asshole. I was taking like a greedy fool. Then God showed up. He said, drink Father, drink with me. Think, yeah, think of me. Take what I give you, 'cause I'm God. I showed up. God showed up.
You're funny. Oh boy. You can sing high enough, we didn't move it down now.
You ever check to see if I was going to see it tonight, folks?
Well, we can take a look here. How come you're sitting so tall?
Oh, aren't you?
let me get a little higher here. That's as high as I go.
Omaha.
There we go. All right. 1 second. Let's switch. I'm not seeing it here, but we will in a second probably. So let's not look at this screen. Let's look at this screen. And hopefully this thing is going.
St. Paul.
Oh, whoa.
God showed up.
Whoa.
Orlando.
I'm going to full screen it
God
over
showed
here.
up. Albuquerque. God showed up.
I think we need
New
that.
York City.
Am I too far? This way or this way? It's like reverse.
Chicago.
It's hard to tell.
God showed up.
I know I'm playing God Showed Up. Move over a little bit. So I need to. Oh my gosh. Hang on, I need to get back in the screen. He's got nice pants on. Oh, I just spit all over the keyboard
There's
here.
a little critique.
All right. Did this microphone get moved down though? Because I swear we had it higher at one point. It definitely got moved down. Somebody leaned on it. I don't know who that was.
I feel like I should put on a blindfold and get a lightsaber.
you said you were going to use a strange voice. I don't know what voice that is. Anyway, all right. That was the intro music. What we're doing here is we're doing a live mix. We're going to be mixing a brand new song. Well, probably a song that's been in the can for a while. But we're going to put the beginnings of the finishing touches on it. So we got to select something. So we didn't select something to start with. We've already mixed God Showed Up to a
We
little
should
bit.
kind of explain where our album's at overall.
You go ahead and explain it because I don't know what you're getting at it.
This album we've been working on for about a year and a half. And we've got 6 singles out. One of them has a B-side that's going to be on the album as well. So it's 7 songs we got. But there's 20, 21, 22 songs probably that are good candidates for the album. So what you're hearing is probably a penultimate process for these songs, I'd say.
What? I don't know what he's saying. I'm just here to mix. I'm not here to discuss theology or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and find a track that we want to mix, and we're going to get started. I swear we'll get started. It won't be God Showed Up again.
Well, I'm going a little less for the Frankenstein's monster from Young Frankenstein this time. I'm toning that down a little bit.
Are you going for humor? All right, let's get to mixing. All right, let's agree upon something.
He doesn't want to do Dark of the Theater, or whatever it's going to be called.
We should have votes.
Because he thinks it's close enough to being done that you won't learn anything from it.
Yeah, we're gonna start something from scratch basically. It might have some effects on it already, but
are we taking nominations, or are we just gonna
we
play
can
the
take
Christmas
nominations.
anthem?
We're not doing the Christmas
What about
anthem. Okay, so actually, let's go. Drink too much beer. Let's go.
I didn't drink enough.
I didn't really drink that much. All right. I think we should go with. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
What'd you want?
Womb Sister.
Womb Sister. Womb Sister's a good one. Actually, I like that better.
Can I tell them a little bit about Womb Sisters?
Sure, while we're loading it up.
Womb Sister is based on Philip K. Dick's life. Philip K. Dick had a... By the way, the K in Philip K. Dick stands for... Gosh, you're going to call him George Solansky.
He is George Solansky.
So anyway...
And his knees are right in my...
Well, look at the room.
I know. We don't got much room to work with here, so we're a little closer than I want to be.
So anyway, Philip Kindred Dick.
That loaded really quick. There must not be a lot of tracks on it.
I think that's enough story. No, what happened is and this is not funny. So his twin sister died very early on in his life. And he was traumatized by it, and he always thought she was going to be reincarnated and come back. And so every time he met another girl that he had a connection with, he was hoping it was his reincarnated twin sister. And this is also about his methamphetamine addiction, because he had all these problems and stuff, and he wanted to write all the time, so he stayed up. I'm giving a bio of
I'm hearing it. People are enjoying it.
They would be.
All right.
Anyway, I suggest that you check out not just his writings, but there's a couple interesting documentaries about Philip K. Dick.
Think about what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. All right, first of all right, so we got the song. This is version 2, which is probably not that different from version 1, but we are going to start by saving it. See, he's going to distract me from important things. What?
We both are chain smokers. It's perfectly legal. So if we start coughing, don't get on there with Cumgate.
We are not the chain smokers. Here we go.
Don't get on there with Cumgate and say we got the corona or the monkey virus or herpes. None of that's true.
It's a little paranoid. Here we go. Womb Sister.
So much sex.
We're going to take out we're not going to call it Womb Sister version 2 here, because what it is it's mix 1. Hopefully the song's complete. It should be. It will be by the time we're done with it.
Now you know what it's about, though. Womb Sister is a sister that you shared the womb with, a twin or whatever, what have you.
All right.
I was asked to be more likable, more
Save
sexy.
it as mix 1.
I feel like I'm blowing that.
That way, if he messes me up anymore, then at least I got it saved as a different file here. Hopefully I did it right. All right. So.
Anyway, you're hearing this. This is the first time on a TV show that the world's heard this. So.
Okay. First things here. What we're going to do is we're going to select all these tracks here. You see that? Yeah, I don't really see it because it's not in real time. But it is in real time. We are live, but there's a little delay on my feed over here. I didn't. I just figured it out.
Well,
okay. So we're going to highlight everything. This is my process. And I'm going to glue everything together. Not everything, but tracks, as you can see, they're broken up into pieces, because sometimes they're recorded in pieces. Sometimes they're punched in. Whatever. We're going to glue the items together now. I got them all selected. This is going to be boring. It's going to take a minute or two. So now you can go back to telling your stories.
Right.
You should save them.
I have more stories. So Philip K. Dick wrote a very interesting story. That was a real life situation where he never knew if he was really talking to God or if he was talking to a satellite. And he went to the doctor and he said, this oracle told me that my son is very sick and nobody can tell, but the oracle told me. And the doctor said, you're crazy. And Philip K. Dick would not leave the hospital, or doctor's office rather, until they checked his son out. And his son would have died, but he lived.
I don't know if that's true. It's true.
That is a true story.
Okay, it's a true story. How tall do you look? You look taller than me, but you don't look. Oh, you look.
Am I sitting? Is my posture bad?
No, your posture's pretty good, but your chair's higher. All right. Anyway, as you can see, we're gluing the tracks together. This makes it easier to work with them, because having them as pieces is going to be a pain in the ass.
Yes, that's true.
So
that's done.
First thing I do after I do that is any MIDI files on here, I want to save them as an audio file, because MIDI files are going to take up a shitload of CPU, and you don't want that. Because by the time you start adding effects and plugins, it is going to be disastrous. So, first MIDI track, Expand 2, what we're going to do here in Reaper is we are going to go, actually, we want to make sure that there's nothing else on it but the original MIDI plugin, which is the Expand 2 here. Because what we're going to do is we're going to output the sound as it is to a stereo audio file. I can't see that, actually.
It says 37? 37,000.
No, I didn't. I chose not to use that option. All right, here we go. So we're going to apply track take effects to items as new take. It's going to be a new stereo take. Okay.
So I highly recommend you read some Philip K. Dick. He ranges from mystical stuff to sci-fi. Some people believe that he invented historical fiction.
And what you don't want to forget to do here, once you bounce that down, however you bounce it down, is turn that original MIDI file off. Sometimes delete it. We do have it saved on the other file.
Right, always do save as before you do anything like this.
Yeah, so right now...
That's Computers 101.
What we're doing right now is we are actually turning the virtual instrument off because we don't need it, because...
We bounced it down.
Now we got this. Cool. All right.
Thanks,
so
Keyboard Cat.
Keyboard Cat rocked
the last
it.
thing he did before he passed away. So condolences to his family.
All right. Now we want to look for any more MIDI tracks we might have. Which let's see: vocal one, guitar one, guitar one, quantized, guitar solo, quantized. So what we want to do here is we want to go on over to the trance drive, which appears to be our only other MIDI track. Normally you'd color code these, but I don't want to spend time doing that right now.
Right, we have much more colorful presentations, but those songs are already pretty much done. So.
We're doing enough right here already. So let's make sure this doesn't have any other effects saved on it.
Does one ever do enough, John?
Does what?
Does one ever do enough?
I don't know. So here we go. It's up here. So it's the Zodiac 6.
I like the color scheme.
Yeah, you got those rose-colored glasses on. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna bounce this down. We're gonna apply track take effects to item as new take, and turn this little MIDI file into a stereo track. If it actually worked.
My favorite.
There we go.
My favorite shades actually got stolen from church, so that's too bad.
It is. It is.
They had little gemstones.
As you can see, this instrument has no dynamic range. And it's only used in the very beginning, apparently. I don't remember recording. Oh, there it is right there. It has a little bit of dynamic range, but not much. So, what do we not forget to do?
Save.
We do save, but
we can delete the...
turn it off or delete it. Yeah, whatever you want to do. I just turn it off unless it becomes an issue, and then I'm going to delete it.
I wasn't really here to offer advice. I was here to offer insight into the life of PKD. And to be a little bit more
Philip K. Dick.
A little bit sexier, and I can't force that.
Okay, what I want to do is I want to move the trance drive over to closer to the expand. So, you think your stories are boring. so that the keyboards are together.
You're putting me in a trance.
See, I mean, I could color code these, and I should.
You're going to do that right now?
Why not?
Okay, so one of my favorite Philip K. Dick stories is, I'm not going to tell you the ending.
So let's select all these here.
Oof, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the name of the story.
And let's color code them.
I was going to tell a story.
Oh,
They don't need to have you explain color coding.
If they don't know how to do it, then they do.
Okay, go ahead. I was going to tell them how to
set tracks to a color. I think red's good for drums.
Can't they just see it on the screen now?
Oh yeah, it's red. It's just orange over there. Okay, our keyboards. What's a good color for keyboard? I think of like kind of more like 80s, like Miami Vice type colors for keyboards.
Right.
Because keyboards were from the 80s. I mean, they lasted, but now they're...
I think they weren't invented in the 80s, though, were they? Weren't they invented way earlier than that?
Like the Moog and stuff? Yeah. Or the Moog, however you want to pronounce it.
What about the organ, which is kind of just
The organ, yeah. I mean, it's pretty much a keyboard.
I mean, at what point does it become a keyboard and not a Moog organ or a piano? Or, like, at what point is it just the same thing? It's electronic.
So I'm thinking like we got like a fancy purple here. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Let's just make them freaking purple.
So anyway, in this one story.
Yeah, that looks good.
Since you already told them how to do it and you're just picking out colors like a little girl shopping for a birthday party that I can explain.
We got one vocal here.
May I explain my stories, please?
I don't care.
So anyway, what happens is this girl is messing with these extra dimensional beings, and she decides she wants to ascend. At what point is this funny to you?
I don't know.
So she wants to ascend.
That's funny.
And then they come for her, and she tries to back out, and they won't let her back out. And so they take her. And then the guy kind of goes nuts, and his family blames, her family blames him for getting her involved in the occult and blah, 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 even though he didn't want her to do it. And so anyway, he somehow summons these beings who are like, well, Jesus is the only one that ever did that successfully, and we're sorry that it didn't work, but he's the only one that could come back. And so what happens is you make a deal with him, but they're like, she doesn't have a body anymore. She'll have to move into somebody else's body. And she ends up moving into her sister's body, and her sister transforms into her. And then everybody, and it goes wrong. It's not like when Jesus came back. It goes real wrong for this girl. And everybody starts turning into her. And you can read the end of the story for yourself. I think it might be something Earth. I can't remember.
Nobody's watching anymore. All right, here we go. I don't know why I always make the bass brown. I think of the bass as like a brown instrument, so I'm going to make it brown.
You know what they say?
It's like
you have an audience of one, and that is God.
Low down.
So, cheers.
Cheers to Andy Warhol. Here we go. It's 15 minutes of fame. Now it's over. Everybody tuned out. Anyway. All right, so we got our tracks color coded now.
They can learn some sci-fi stories, some mysticism stories.
Now here's something that
if this is boring, then the song's gonna be boring because the song's all about this kind of stuff.
Wait till the song gets going. So here's
I've been waiting. We've all been waiting.
So not that, boys. We've been waiting. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna normalize everything. Somebody might say, "Hey, that ain't the way gain, whatever the hell that gain thing is." What's it called? I can't even remember right now.
I don't know. I was thinking other Felke stick.
Gain staging. But
you're making me more inarticulate than usual.
Good. So in Reaper, we go to item processing.
I think people are going to prefer the other Aaron to this one.
By the way, I just bought Reaper because I felt like if I was going to be doing videos, I had to.
You're supposed to tell me you bought Reaper before Reaper was even a thing.
Oh, I had Reaper. Okay. Finally buckled down and paid for our license. So here we go.
I am happy to say I have long owned.
Because it's a great program.
I have long owned a Taylor Swift tour book and 2 Taylor Swift songbooks. So I'm not like just jumping on.
What I'm going to do here is I
own every single Birdie album, including Beautiful Eyes on vinyl.
Hopefully I can stay focused. I'm going to normalize everything here.
To be fair, I didn't pay for them, though.
One items cannot be normalized because they lack peak information.
Have you ever had that happen before?
Which I have never had happen before. I'm guessing it's that flat track.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll find out in a second here. Well, this shouldn't take too long.
Are we going to talk over the song or are we going to let it go?
Oh, there'll be plenty of time to talk.
So we're going to...
So I didn't see anything get normalized. Hang on. I don't want to step back. Well, let me step back and figure out what's going on. Oh, it looks like...
It did do something.
Yeah, so let's go...
Step forward. Oh, jeez.
I'm guessing it normalized everything. It doesn't really matter because that's...
Because
it does matter, but it did normalize everything.
Well, this isn't...
Oh, go ahead.
It's not like we're going to upload this to YouTube or send it to our publisher after we do this tutorial, right? So, I mean, we'll get it right eventually, folks.
Yes.
Yanks.
That is true.
Brits.
Friends.
Romans. People with the last name Y.
Okay, I'm going to do things in kind of a weird order here. Like saving right now.
Right.
Because nobody wants to see me do this again.
My only question,
again.
was, are we going to play it once without talking over it? Yes or no? That's my only question.
Yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do is we are going to create a new track here. So we're gonna insert a new track, right? And we are going to make sure that none of these other tracks are going to the master send, because we don't want them going to the master send, because they're going to be running. Thank God there's not that many tracks here, because they're going to be running to this aux bus. That aux bus is going to be running into the mix bus, and you'll find out why.
Somewhere there's an audio engineer fascinated by you, and somebody's like a Philip K. Dick fan. They're like, please let the vampire talk.
Somewhere there's an audio engineer that wants you to talk. He's like, just stop this guy from telling people bullshit. This guy's not an engineer. How long has he been doing this for? 20 years? I haven't really been doing it like this for 20 years, though.
Well, has anybody?
It took a long time to get my workflow.
Like this for
I was just kind of... I had too many plugins I was trying to use. I was like, I got to use that, I got to use that, I got to use that. And you don't got to do that.
Our first gig was well into the last century, people.
Okay, we don't even want this going to the master send. Okay, let me name this for sake of not confusing anybody, if they're not confused already. All right, so we're going to call this you can call it aux master or whatever the heck you want to call it. Okay. Ooh, you see how quick I typed that? It wasn't that quick.
Now,
it was
this song...
bunch of one-finger keystrokes. Okay.
Go ahead.
So what we're going to do
avoid air.
is do avoid dead air. But actually, it doesn't... I mean, they're watching me do this, so we're still on. We're still on. Okay, so add receives from all tracks. What that's doing is that it's taking all these tracks that we color-coded here, and it's sending them to this aux master. Okay? And none of those are actually running to the master fader. So if I hit play, you shouldn't be able to hear nothing. And I'm correct.
Why is that, Joe?
That's because I am not sending it. Oh, he bumped the mic. That's a party foul.
I got no room.
So, the reason you're not hearing it...
I should square my shoulders more.
The reason you're not hearing it is because we turned off master send. I just did the microphone now. And another thing you want to do after you normalize your tracks, which I didn't do. Not this one, though. We're going to highlight everything except this one. You should do this before that last step. We're going to turn everything down. We're going to turn everything...
They're going to be kind of surprised.
Down. And then we're going to try to get everything at 0. There we go. So now everything's flat across the board. All right? We're good there. They're all sending over to the aux master. Now we're going to insert a new track. This is our mix bus.
Well, is it really?
And the mix bus is actually
not a bus.
Going.
It actually,
it's not a bus.
You can't actually get downtown on a bus. But hey, have you been to Omaha? It's hard to get downtown on a bus in Omaha too.
It is going to the master send. So anything you don't want to go to the master send or Reaper, you just unclick master send. But
somebody's actually going to learn Reaper from this tutorial?
We need a receive.
Acting like
we needed to get the receive from the aux master, because you'll find out later. There's a reason for it. I'm just making sure everything looks right here, so it's going to the master send. All right.
Do you realize you're going to watch this and criticize yourself for the advice you give?
Oh, I will. So you want to play the track. It's coming through very loudly.
But you're
and there's a reason. There's a reason it's very loud, and that's because everything's at 0. And we're gonna take care of that problem right now.
Cool. The
song's gonna sound really effed up because it's not actually mixed. But this is where
when we get to the point where we're done with it for the session, we'll play it once all the way through so you can enjoy it for what it is in the moment.
Yes. So, what we're going to do here right now is we are actually going to add an isotope plugin a lot of people know about.
Would you like another beer?
No, I don't want another beer. I got one right here.
You left me hanging, so I guess I'll just sit here.
All right, so before we do that, we want to take a look at all the plugins that are actually on the tracks. Okay?
Yes.
And make sure that all like not amps and stuff like that can stay on. Amp simulators, the compressors we want to turn off. We want to turn off any EQs. We don't need the tuner on.
They thought this was easy, and now they're watching it and they're like, these guys have a more boring life than I thought they did.
So this guitar already has some plugins on it. It's got a flange on it. It's got a guitar amp. It's got a something called Magic Queen from Plugin Mix.
Seems like a lot of extraneous information.
Valcombe. So we don't want to turn any of those off because those are part of the actual original sound that we recorded or intended to record, but we didn't embed them in the track, so we can always change them if we want to.
What was that thing you did a save as?
But I will do a save as in a second. So we're gonna turn off the tuner and the limiter on the bass right now. I didn't actually put a bass amp on it. I might end up doing that. Okay, let's save it.
I have an idea, and you tell me if you like it or not. We're going to play it all the way through at the end when we think, well, we're done with it for now.
They're about to hear it all the way through unmixed.
That's what I was asking.
Well, I mean, it's gonna sound really messed up. We'll have to make sure we turn the fader down on it because it's going to be pretty loud because everything's up to 0.
You can read my mind, but you can't read a Philip K. Dick anthology.
Okay. Okay, what we're going to do now on all these tracks.
It's sweaty down here.
We're going to add an instance of isotope relay. And what that's going to do is going to allow whatever the isotope plugin I'm going to use, whatever that is. I can't remember the name of it. I'll find it in here. It is going to... it's going to give us a rough mix on its own. Sometimes it's really rough. Sometimes it's perfect. Sometimes it categorizes stuff wrong, but it's really good at getting a rough balance.
This is the most boring Stage It in history.
Good.
The Stage It is like an online concert venue. You can donate what you want.
So I'm going to take the relay and I'm going to run it across all these tracks right here. We should
do Stage It's one day.
Sure, we should. We got this cool new software, so
we're just going to play air guitar to our album.
Why wouldn't you do on Stage It? I didn't know what Stage It is.
You get paid on Stage It, bro.
You get paid on YouTube. I'm making millions.
Well,
here we go.
My money comes from backroom deals.
So we put relay on all those tracks except for the aux master and the mix bus. All right. So let's go. Let's close all these that may be open. And let's go back to our mix bus. And now we're going to find the proper. I don't know why I can never remember what this program's called. Gosh.
I got to get a beer and
cop again.
Well, I explained it because the thing is, like, if you're going to gaslight me online, I probably own the people that pay you, so I would watch my mouth come gate. Fuck you.
Well,
it's just a joke. I don't really own anybody.
Nobody likes you right now.
No.
I can't even find my program.
The problem is that they know and they act like they don't, and I'm just being nice here. And basically, you're going to sweat me, that's fine, but do not sweat Birdie. You sweat Birdie, we got problems. I don't got coffee anymore, I got so angry.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the visual mixer. Fuck. We're gonna go to the beginning of the track. This is where we're gonna play the track through, and it's gonna sound a little jacked up, but we're actually gonna turn the master down so it's not too loud. It may be quiet. I can mess with that because that's not gonna affect anything. We're gonna go to mix assistant.
Do you think they understand humor, John? Apparently not.
All right, let's turn the clipping off on these. It's not actually. It just lets you know that at one point it clipped.
How many evil mastermind jokes does this guy have?
All right. So we're going to say begin. You always want to select your focus when you do this. It won't even let you start if you don't select your focus. So usually the focus is the vocal, obviously.
Yep.
Unless you're doing like instrumental flute music or something, then the flute would be.
We're not dissing instrumental flute music.
No, I'm just saying I'm going to make the vocal the focus.
I'm sure you've... Oh, we did. We take off a flute player once.
I just want to make sure.
At Borders?
That my speakers don't cut off here.
At Borders?
Okay.
It was you, me, and these speakers right here. And 20 female groupies. No lie.
So, we're going to hit begin listening. We're going to play it from the start of the track. It's going to play all the way through, unmixed. It's going to come up with its own idea.
They even had Brethren t-shirts.
Here we go. Hopefully I didn't miss any steps.
It's going right in my ear. You can see it. Can they see it going in their ear? Okay.
You can see it right now. It's clipping on certain tracks on the aux master on the mix bus. But that's all going to be taken care of.
Right, and the vocals are quiet.
Well, yeah, the vocals are quiet.
I'm just telling them, they're like, what's going on?
Well, yeah.
I see a picture over here, but I can't.
It is a picture over here. Listening.
I already got it.
You gotta wait through the whole thing. It's better than trying to come up with a rough balance yourself, because it takes a little less time.
Birdie's gonna write
just one listen.
Don't keep talking over it.
Shortly.
So anyway, hello, ladies. space station.
Oh, we could have totally talked over that.
I feel like this is Star Trek Next Generation meets Dark Shadows.
Okay.
It's not Wayne's World versus Dark Shadows this time. Is it?
So now what you do is go to the results. All right. So
this is automated.
apparently it thinks there was no percussion. This is where you gotta adjust things.
So it has to redo the whole thing.
So no, it doesn't. It's smart enough to know.
There's clearly percussion in that.
Yeah. So that tom track, probably a bunch of loops going on. Let's see. Those are all percussion. All right. Got bass right. Trance drive, musical, I guess. Vocal focus, expand, musical, guitar, musical. Everything else musical. So it got everything right except the percussion. It didn't realize the percussion was percussion, probably because it didn't hear a kick or a snare going on. There's probably some kind of I don't know.
Address that problem.
Might have just been a bunch of fills. So
many fills and toms on this track.
now we listen to it and we see what it came up with and see if we need to adjust anything. But I'll probably just hit accept and work as I go. Let's turn it back up.
Ooh, volume boost. This isn't much of a volume boost in my ears.
I'll give you more of a volume boost. You'll get more of a volume boost when I boost or do the next bus.
Now listen to the lyrics, people.
He lived on, but she was sacrificed. She sleeps now, and he sat down to ride. Wonder who Wolf's sister could have been. And for years he lived with a pain.
All right, let's hit accept on it. Not the perfect mix, but we haven't done anything to it. Yeah. What you're seeing here is a visual mixer. Probably not going to use it here because I got other ideas. All right.
Have you ever done that, John?
What?
Been looking for somebody and somebody else?
Sure, why not?
Did you ever find them?
All right, so what we're going to do here. This is a tutorial or not. I don't think it was supposed to be a tutorial. It's supposed to be hanging out with us, having fun, mixing with us.
I consider this a jolly time.
It's jolly time. All right. Let's say save.
Oh, I got chewed out for my last performance.
Ah, that was a good one.
I watch it, though, and I think it's a good performance piece.
Yeah, thanks. Here we go. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add another isotope plugin. What this is actually just straight up, make sure it's VST3. All right, and it's Ozone 9. What Ozone 9 is going to do is give us like a rough master. It's going to make it louder. It's going to add the limiter, the compressor, the EQ, and just make it sound better overall.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's going to be beautiful.
It is.
This album's going to be great.
It is.
It's going to be so great.
Not sure what
It's
just
a price
happened.
tag still on here.
I hope
You paid $3,000 for this mic stand?
I did. All right. So what we want to do is we actually want to find the loudest part of the song. That's another thing we should have done. We should have broken up the song and labeled it by chorus and blah, 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 blah. Whatever. But we didn't do that. So
They're not putting their best songs on the album. Putting songs about rapists and murders.
All right. Let's find a part where everything looks like it's going, which... So it looks... It does look like...
Something that Donald Trump is more manly than the actual Donald Trump.
It looks like just about everything's going right here.
I was watching you. I'm tuning out.
Let's just loop this part right here.
Looking at us, it took a long time to realize that we're not that conservative. I think of us more as dyed-in-the-wool liberals.
Can't tell from this shirt.
What? Well,
I look like I'm from Muse. Going for the Muse look. Anyway,
I'm going for the man look because this is what men look like.
All right, here we go. So, we're going to do the same thing, but we're not going to play the whole song. It just needs a segment of the song where everything's playing the loudest part, whatever. It's just going to add some stuff to it. And master assistant. Okay, we're going for modern. That's fine. We're not using a reference track to aim for a certain sound. I'm sure there's some great ones out there. We're going to say streaming because, CDs kind of... medium intensity. It's fine. I don't want it too quiet. I don't want it too loud. I just want it because I can make it loud if I want. Cool. And that's why I got that aux master there. Right. The aux master, I can turn it up or down and basically change how much it gets smashed and how loud it gets without clipping.
Cool, you literally smash that
like button. Right?
That's right.
Or is it smash that thumbs up? Smash that like button.
Yeah, I mean.
All right, so next. All right, so waiting for you to play audio. You got to hit that space bar. Smash that space. Don't smash it.
Can I do like a Fairy Feller's Master Stroke?
Just touch it lightly.
This is a Fairy Feller's Master.
How does that look? That looks wrong.
What's wrong?
Oh, we got to turn it down because it's going to get really loud.
Why does it look wrong? What did I do wrong? Did I posture? It looked like I was diddling.
So once it hits the limiter, right now it's processing it. It's going to get loud. It's going to be at minus 0.01. All right, I'm going to say accept. It's fine.
So warm down here, bro.
And that's the thing. I don't want to keep playing this part over, but I'll show you how this works. If
they're an engineer, they know how it works. If they're not,
turn all this clipping off.
Like 27 minutes ago.
Reaper has floating math, by the way. I don't know what that means. But really, as it looks like you're clipping from one thing to the other, you're not, as long as the end result isn't clipping. That's all it is. But something like that, I don't know. But what we can do, if we want to make it louder without clipping, because it's not going to get over that 0.1 on the sides a little. You can really smash it and make it sound loud without it getting any louder. Or you can take away a lot of the or add more dynamics. But it sounds quieter. Let's just stick in the middle here.
Imagine doing this for 12 hours a day. That's what he does. The same thing.
Just listen to the same part all the time. I actually have to do it less than I did before. So I clipped it right there, but the end result wasn't clipped.
People don't understand it because they don't do shit.
True. All right, here we go. So, what's funny is it didn't. One of the last two songs I mixed, it actually added the dynamics, which is like the compressor. On this, it didn't think it it didn't have that many dynamics. So whatever. So you know,
Yeah,
I can always put a compressor on it if I want, but we're just gonna go with what we got right now.
Generally, how many general steps do you think there are from here to the end of the process, John? For this little video we're making.
What time is it? 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock our time. Is that Mountain Man time?
I like to think of it as Vampire Weekend time.
We'll take a break here in a second, but
Whether we're gonna pause the interlude scene.
we might go to 11. Might stop at 10. But I do want to get to the good stuff, which is coming up right now. This is the fun stuff.
It's hilariously fun.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
All right. This is the fun part. That settings, getting your stuff ready, preparation is.
Do we have steel reserve?
Dull. Yeah. What do you think I was drinking?
Well, I'm only allowed to have one a day now since.
That's good. We're gonna save the project.
So many problems with drinking 3 steel reserves in one evening, but you'll remember none of them until your. Can I just say it? Until your girlfriend chews you out. They're like,
right.
oh, I believe you get a girlfriend. I just don't believe you're interested.
All right.
Don't be homophobic, okay?
This is like turn it around on me. God.
I know you're not homophobic. You grew up on Freddie Mercury. That's like how saying you have one black friend. You're not racist. By the way, I do have a black friend.
You do.
Andre.
Cool. I actually think it's a perfect time for a break. Go grab yourself a beer, cup of coffee.
No cup of coffee. I got a bottle of water right here. I was going to drink instead of beer, but that hasn't worked out because I think I'm kind of a douche sober.
We're going to come back. We're going to come back and we are going to EQ and compress everything.
So this is going to run like nothing's happening? Like they're on their
So I'm going to loop this shit.
Oh.
Yeah. So it can't play that many times. We're honestly gonna have a cigarette. So
Listen.
I need it. I'm so stressed.
Cigarettes don't kill vampires. Not that we're vampires. Nobody would believe that.
So weird, dude. I never know. What is that sound? Oh, I thought you spit up in my studio.
That's nasty.
Jeez.
This is the gentleman version of me.
So we're just gonna play this. We're gonna come back and make it sound good. We're gonna rock it.
You should see the super gentleman version of me.
Just for now. Hi! Hello! We'll be right back!
He found death and he was given life.
Check my feed to make sure it's actually doing that.
One will live and one will have to die. He lived on, but she was sacrificed. She sleeps now and he sat down to ride. Wonder who Wolf's sister could have been. And for years he lived with a pain. A ghost haunting his sad and lonely brain, conjuring her with his rambling pen. Yeah, looking for you in every girl's face, provided you once or twice.
Sorry. Going again. Just a couple more minutes here. Don't go away. Smash that thumbs up.
She found death and he was given life. One will live and one will have to die. He lived on, but she was sacrificed. She sleeps now and he sat down to ride. Wonder who Wolf's sister could have been. And for years he lived with a pain. A ghost haunting his sad and lonely brain, conjuring her with his rambling pen. Yeah, looking for you in every girl's face, provided you once or twice. ghost haunting your sad and lonely brain.
Hi, we're back. I think on my screen still says "be right back," but I'm pretty sure we're back. I'm gonna stop that. All right.
All right. So how was your day?
How was my day?
Yes. How was it?
Torturous as usual. Anyway.
Awful.
I feel like I need to get closer to you.
Well, most people should.
All right.
To get to the
Need some
gate, we
loving.
must give one night. Well,
So anyway, what we're gonna do here is after relay. Sometimes you run the stuff before relay. I'm gonna run it after relay because the rough mix is done, so I'm not gonna bother with Anyway, so I'm gonna add something we've been using for a while now. We've been using it on. Wow, I'm just looking at the screen. It's tripping me out.
don't look at too many screens at once.
Yeah, my eyes
how you
hurt.
become
There are a lot of screens
If
here.
you do that, you become either Batman or a serial killer.
So, this is a coup. It's not isotope. This is made by Waves. It's called the Vocal Rider. A lot of people put it at the end of their chain. I might put it at the beginning and the end of my chain. It's not there. There it is. All right. So VST3. Always go with VST3 if you can.
Why is that, John?
Because VST3 is better than VST because when the signal stops, VST3 doesn't keep processing, giving you more CPU in general.
That's good to know, John.
It is good to know.
Thank you for teaching us so much.
Yes. I had to learn this stuff. Because
Go
I'm
hard.
like, why? I'm like, which one do I select? And I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Oh, man, I'm out of cash.
I'm out of cash. I'm out of cash.
No, that's not how you say it.
Yeah, but
No,
you got.
say it right.
Oh man, I'm all out of cash.
No, like, oh man, I'm all out of cash.
Anyway, all right.
Took you out of cash.
So we're gonna do stereo. I always do stereo everything. Maybe the wrong thing to do, but yeah.
Or maybe
I'm gonna make this vocal stereo. So that's what
as
I'm doing
Alexa
that.
tells me when I ask her how she's doing, often she says to me, "Have you ever written a poem so bad that it turns out good?"
So
This is a true story. This is not even a lie.
what the vocal rider is gonna do is it's gonna transparently compress the signal,
I mean,
basically.
I'm paraphrasing for it.
So as if you had your hand on the fader. I do have faders here, by the way, which I will use later on when I start turning stuff up, and then I got to turn the faders down because stuff starts getting louder.
What happened to the man that became more music than man? He was known as Darth Vader.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I want to become a DJ and wear a mask and call myself. I can't say it.
I don't know what you're getting at.
Just say it for me.
So I'm gonna.
Okay, hold on. I can't do it.
So
Darth Vader.
so I still don't get it. I don't know why I don't get it, but I don't.
Why?
We're gonna.
Okay. Do DJs use faders?
Oh, Darth Vader. Darth Vader.
Couldn't get it out.
Okay, so we want the vocal
I'm not
rider
anymore
to do
drunk.
here.
It was just that good a joke.
All right. We don't want the.
Here comes a DM. She doesn't send me DMs. I don't want to imply it's true.
That's weird.
Oh,
We're just gonna select a segment that's somewhat loud, and what we want to make sure of here. Let me make sure. I don't know how many bars I went in. It didn't really matter. I want to make sure that it doesn't go. Huh?
I was gonna DM.
I want to make sure it doesn't go below this fader right here, and on the quiet parts, I want to make sure that it doesn't go above this. But I do want it to go up on the quiet parts and down on the loud parts. So that's where we're going to adjust the target and sometimes the sensitivity, sometimes the speed here. We'll try it slow. I usually go to fast. I ain't gonna lie, because I like the way it reacts better. But we're gonna get it going. This is the vocal. That's sitting right in the middle there.
She sleeps now and he sat down to ride.
I'm gonna make an improv video right now.
Wonder who sister could have been.
You saw it pull back on some of the louder parts.
And for years he lived with a pain.
Okay. Now let's go to the really quiet part and see where it's at. Because there is a really quiet, soft part. And we want to make sure it turns the volume up, but not too loud. Let's just do these 2 lines.
Do you get to do all the talking during this video?
Do I get to do all the talking?
It seems like it to me. I was going to explain volume envelopes to them.
You want to explain? Ew.
Don't react. You're supposed to not react.
Really? When somebody spits in my face? Gosh dang.
It's a life-saving treatment. That's why you haven't got corona yet.
God. That's not that
Well, oh my God, we can't make jokes?
No jokes.
Come on. Do you know what they've been saying?
Let's get this,
Donald Trump said Joe Scarborough killed somebody.
yeah, okay, let's.
And I can't make a corona joke? Have you seen the baddie rap from Fern Gully? It's nothing but a corona joke.
Let's work on this. Let's make sure it doesn't go. It's probably going to go. I mean, we may have to
This
actually.
is not a lot of talk, isn't it?
We may have to use a volume envelope on this because it's really quiet. But we won't worry about that
We
yet.
should have worn masks.
Yeah, look how much it's. See, it's really hitting it hard. So we need to pull back on the sensitivity, prevent that from happening.
Sounds like people's sense of humor. You need to pull back
Go
on
back up till we get it right.
Think about this.
That's getting there. I'm gonna go a little higher on it.
I'm going to go to the... Can I tell my thing? I'm sorry, I can't.
That's too much.
All right. I'll back
Pull
up.
back a couple.
Okay, so what I'm saying is people act like they really care about these issues online, and they act like they're like 11 out of 11 self-righteous. But then they turn it into the most ridiculous parody of itself.
It's riding a little hard, but considering how quiet it is,
Okay, all
We're
I'm
just gonna
saying
go with it?
Is I love my people, and I will take shit from anybody all day long. But once you give my people shit, it starts to bother me. Fair enough.
yeah, it's fine. All right, here we go. Let's go back to a louder part and make sure that we didn't overdo it there. If we did, then we have to ride the volume manually. Let's go fast on it, because I feel like slow is too much.
You're talking about the vocal writer?
Yeah.
He's talking about the vocal writer, folks.
I'm going to turn our volume up, though. Seems pretty decent. It's riding a little hard. And we can always change the sensitivity of it. It's a very dynamic vocal. So
It is very dynamic. I'm really proud of your vocal on this song.
I'm going up a little bit on it.
Can I explain some of our creative process?
Find a happy medium here, which is really close to zero, probably. So that's why we're going to compress the shit out of it at some point, probably.
Yeah.
But we're also going to write it at the end. That's what she said. That's what she said. Jokes are really old, but you know. Okay, so we're gonna.
I just love
That's good. We want to work quick. We don't want to stew on little things.
No, never.
Because we can always go back and say, hey, that was fucked up, and fix it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. You're agreeing to agree. All right. We're going to save it.
Well,
keep saving. All right, here we go.
I know many words.
Here comes the good stuff.
Okay. It's going to go Jordan's landscape. Apparently, I don't want that.
We're going to add some shine to it. Okay. Okay, we're going to use the CLA Mix Hub, which is cool.
Can you imagine like somebody actually like watching this whole video with a box of Kleenexes? Because they're crying because it's such a sad song.
So, great plugin. Emulates the SSL board, which is cool because you got your EQ built in, you got your compression built in, you even got like a gate and stuff like that, and they added like a overdrive preamp thing in there. So that's one of my favorite parts about it. But when you use this plugin, just a warning, always use light. Always use light, because once you start throwing it on everything, if you use the regular version of it, it's gonna eat the hell out of the CPU, and it's gonna come to a screeching halt. So I didn't know what was going on at first, but then I realized that they updated it and added a light
I got some
version,
awkward theological jokes, but I will save them for another day.
Cool. You do that.
I'll put them on my Twitter later.
Okay, so make sure you select light. I double click that. Did I have to double click it? It's gonna add it twice. I want to make sure it comes after the vocal rider. Ooh, it went over there. I don't want it over there. I want it to be on my main screen. Right here. Oh God, it's behind it. Hang on.
What a disaster.
That is a disaster. Why did it go behind my main screen?
Yeah, it's first time for everything.
All right. So, why it's doing that? Who the heck knows?
Can you fix it?
There's a way to fix it, but I say the best way to fix it is probably take it over to the other screen. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me minimize this.
Oh, they can see both screens and a third screen. They can see so many screens. They're like stalkers right now.
We can blow this shit up so you can really see it. There we go. And, oh, you can see me messing up over there. All right, here we go. All right, so let's just start doing this. We are going to start.
Did you leave us on? Is this still playing upstairs?
I don't know.
Is God gonna see this?
This screen is really dark, though. We darkened it so we could get better pictures, but I'm like, ah!
Well, you don't have to, well, we're not gonna mess with it right now. We got too many other things to do. Plus, I got sunglasses on.
I might need to brighten it. Dude, I can't see. Hang on real quick. 1 second. I gotta brighten this screen up.
Well, who chose dark green buttons on a black background?
Well,
there's no other green in that picture. Why couldn't they have used a lighter?
Settings.
This is when you've lost the audience. Oops, wrong voice, Aaron. Sorry.
Brightness. I need it brighter. I can't see. I can't read the numbers, and it's blown up all the way. Let's just go with that. Okay. And there's gonna be all right. Had to mess with the TV monitor, computer monitor, whatever the hell it is.
Well,
the TV.
Well, yeah,
you gotta mess with that TV.
Gotta mess with the picture box, folks.
All right. So one thing I learned: start with the high end, because if you start with the bass end, you're gonna have way too much damn bass, and you want more shimmer than boom. Correct?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
So
it's got really gay. No, that's not something you can say. Sorry.
Let's just try not to loop a part and try to add some stuff. So
you say let's not try to loop a part.
Wrong. So let's start real quick.
Yes.
You want to start with pretty much the highest thing you can add, which I'm not gonna go to 15K because I can't hear 15K.
You know, it sucks. I can't have
My
my
ears
steel
are-
reserve because I'm on camera, and I promise not to have 2 steel reserves in one night anymore.
Cool.
Somebody's out to drink a regular beer.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive this until it kind of until it shimmers. We're probably gonna move it down to 7K, but we're gonna try 10K and see what adds to the vocal. It may add.
So is there actually a contrast, or are you just throwing out a catchy phrase? Boom versus shimmer. I'm asking a question. I'm not being.
No, I'm saying I don't want to add too much bass onto stuff because.
Okay, I just thought you were trying to like have an above below conversation.
No. I'd rather have more high end than bass end at this point.
Because you put it in a very theatrical way.
Because everything ends up bassy anyway for whatever reason.
All right,
so if your mixes end up bassy, go for high. If your mixes end up high, go for bass. I don't know.
Listen, do you need another beer?
Do I need another beer? Do I need another beer?
Get a small beer.
I got like a half a beer right here. Go ahead and grab me one, and we'll work on it. But
I'd hate for you to say, "Oh man, I'm out of beer."
but yeah.
How many Del Taco jokes does this guy have? Oh,
so
we miss Del Taco.
So
if you're listening and you ever open a Del Taco here in Nebraska, we would be happy to eat it. Eat the whole Del Taco.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here
I love the cheeseburgers.
is we are actually gonna drive the EQ too hard.
I miss ultimate cheeseburgers.
One good thing about this plugin is, unlike other plugins, if you drive them too hard, if you turn frequency up too much, it's not as destructive.
Like me in the last video.
Yes.
Like I'm like ready to turn it down constantly tonight. I'm like, just bring it down, Aaron. Just bring it down a little bit lower.
I'm trying master fader. Oh, it's at 0.
Just be a little bit sexier. Be a little bit more.
Okay, we are trying to mix here though.
Nobody's mixing with you though.
I
Nobody's like at home all year long like students.
not at this point. So
can you imagine how weird that would be? Like, are there actually these days? No, I'm asking a real question. It's a very real question. But even before the lockdown and remote schooling,
yeah,
do you think we got to the point where like people that taught mixing actually like sent out, like in college, like sound engineering courses would send out files to people and like you mix it down at the same time as your instructor and you'd be online? And...
I don't know.
It felt like an intelligent question.
Okay.
Apparently it's not. No, I'm saying like okay, here's Bon Jovi singing Que Sera Sera.
We got 11 tracks we got to mix here. It's 11 whole tracks. It's a lot of tracks.
I was trying to sound intelligent.
It's not really. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try adding some 10K to it. I'm going to add a lot of 10K.
My dear.
And kind of back off here. But we're going to start by bringing the 10K down to see what it's doing and then bring it up. Whatever you got to do. Oh, it took a lot out. Let's bring it all the way up. So we're going to bring it down until it loses something. No. You can set it down over there.
What time does the company want you to come in tomorrow?
6 o'clock. I like it right around there. Might be a little too much.
How many tracks are we into so far? What?
Yeah. We don't want too much.
Is it still moving?
No. All right.
So this isn't actually deader because the music's going.
I'm gonna mute it real quick to see what I'm losing. I like it. All right, it's good. Okay. So on this next, we're gonna add. What am I doing? We're gonna add some 7K here. I use a lot of 7K anymore, but let's start it back from where we were at. With and without. Let's hear it without it. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's not drive it too hard because that hurt my ears. I don't know. I like. Ugh, it's hard to.
Oh, I don't. I'm not forming. I figure you're gonna go back and redo all of it.
It's whenever you start to lose something. Yeah. Probably right about here. Up a little bit. Somewhere around there.
I like the 3D look. I feel like I didn't touch it.
It's true. It does look 3D.
It's very.
Turn it down a little bit. Somewhere around there. Once I'm like stuck going, then I know.
Can you guys hear this song over this outfit?
So, I'm not even real worried about anything else except for those 2 frequencies I just added. I'm not gonna mess with a bunch of low end and shit on the vocal. I may take some low end out, some 200s.
By the way, you guys, can they see the mic?
Like,
Can they actually see the mic?
yeah, you can see that, Mike.
This is what happens when you tame a phantasm ball, folks.
So let's hear it with too much 200.
You make it your bitch.
Listen how boxy it becomes. Usually I just take a little bit off, like maybe like even right there, like barely anything. That part's really quiet, so it's hard to hear. We're definitely gonna up in the end, but now let's add some compression to it. I use the same basic concept. I turn the threshold up all the way, and I start moving the ratio. You'll hear it. Yeah.
She sleeps now and he sat down to ride.
Okay, take it down till you miss it.
Wonder who will sister good and bad. And for years he lived with a pain. A ghost haunting his sad and lonely brain.
I like it somewhere around there, but then I'm gonna turn the threshold back down. Actually, I'm gonna turn it to bluey. This is a different sounding compressor. It's a little too much. I'm gonna turn the threshold down until I lose some. What?
What did you say?
I said I'm gonna turn the threshold down until I lose something.
Whoa.
Go back up. Right about there, somewhere around there.
She sleeps now and he sat down to ride.
Go down even a little bit further.
One
right there. Not really gonna mess with the release. I'm gonna go with the quick release because I think
Can you imagine how big a fan somebody would have to be to still
See, that smashed the shit out of it. What?
Nothing. Can you imagine a human being out there like having like that? Oh, Brethren's live, and then they're like still watching it. It's like.
My ears are itching. Put too much high in it. All right, here we go.
No, I'm serious. Can you imagine a human being out there still being like? I'm serious.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna add some. I'm gonna add some color. I don't know what you're saying. I'm gonna add some color by adding some distortion in the vocal. Let me
Missed my
So it's gonna get quiet because I'm gonna hit minus 20 dB on purpose, and then drive it. I'm gonna overdrive it. Ooh, and then I'm gonna make sure my faders are working.
He lived on, but she was sacrificed.
So this is where I'm gonna use the mini mix to kind of. Oh, that's the trance drive. Let me hit Control Z. It's good because it was at 0. We know that. All right, so I'm on channel 6. So as I turn this up, as I turn this down and make the vocal too quiet, I'm gonna try to overdrive it and balance between them. Yeah, a lot. That's pretty cool, right? I'll try adding more. It's probably gonna be too much. Usually it's right around there that it works.
Are you trying to teach people or just towards you?
Back off of it just a little bit. Bring it up so it's blended right. We gotta start it over. I'm gonna turn this back down a little bit until it's too quiet. Turn the overdrive back up if I can. I can actually use this.
That's
Too much.
Question for the fans.
No.
No, it's a real question.
I know, but I gotta focus on it. 1 second, in a second. Once I get this right.
And for years he lived with a pain.
Little less.
A ghost haunting his sad and lonely brain.
What was your question?
Are vocals usually the track you spend the most time on lead vocals?
Yeah.
See, what was so wrong with that question?
Well, not always, but
And why is that, John?
why do you spend more time on them?
Yeah.
Because they're the most important part.
And you're most important.
All right, let's save this. Save it up. We'll do another at 10. Now I'm gonna add.
Poor people.
What?
Nothing.
Poor people. Oh, poor people.
The common people, John. The common people. God bless them now. For the meek shall inherit the earth. Strange.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a limiter to this vocal.
You got a flow chart.
I do.
I can't see
Talk
myself
to God or a satellite.
Wait, it's on delay. It's creeping me out, bro.
Yeah, it is on delay.
So if I'm like, yeah, I love Birdie, and I walk over here and see myself.
I'm gonna go with the preset here and see what I can do with vocal limiter.
God or a satellite.
See how it sounds. It sounds pretty good.
You stick man, did he see the light?
I'm gonna turn the volume back up because it's
Talk to
Alright, I'm gonna talk to Oracle.
or a satellite.
turn it back down. I kind of like the preset. I don't know if I want to mess with it.
You stick man, did he see the light? Talk to God.
Let me hear the other part.
He found death and he was given life.
This will control it a lot.
One will live and one will have to die. He lived on, but she was sacrificed.
I need a little more juice out of my system here. My speakers are a little quiet.
She sleeps now and he sat down to ride. Wonder who whom sister could have been.
I mean, you can do the same thing here. You can squash it.
And for years he lived with a pain.
Well, it sounds pretty damn cool, actually. So I may just back off that till I lose too much. Like, I want a little more than that. I want like right here. I kind of like it around there.
I got
Looking for you in every just face, inviting you once or twice.
Hear this part real quick.
Whoops is the mister for life.
Like, that's pretty good.
Whoops is the mister for life. Mystic man, did he see the light?
See, now it's a lot more level. And now we're going to add another wave CLA plugin, which worked really good on Jasmine with Blue Eyes. It's pretty much all we used on Jasmine with Blue Eyes.
right.
We're like, we gotta get this done quick, and so we just.
It was our biggest hit of all
And
time.
it was.
Like, that's not a lie.
All right, so this one, I'm just making sure the
I don't know
feed's
who
still
it's
going.
about. It's just at random. Love of my life.
Okay, so this is actually, huh?
What?
This is actually the CLA vocals plugin, and
Thanks for names, John.
my ear itches. I don't know if I put too much.
Maybe somebody's talking about you
It's
right
possible. Thanks. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn everything else off.
now. Well, you know.
We're gonna turn bass off, treble off, compress off, turn the reverb off.
Are we still on vocals?
Yes, we are. Gonna turn the pitch off,
See, when people talk,
which is actually not
People
really
talk
pitch.
smack.
It's more like a spreader. It's a stereo imager. What?
they don't even take out the papers in the trash. You know?
That's not right. Give me cough, man. So we're gonna kind of we're gonna start with delay. We're gonna see if we can find a good delay from these 3 delays that are included with this plugin. Turn that shit up. Not enough. Let's try this one. It's pretty good, but we're gonna turn it down now. Once again, we're gonna turn it down until we lose something, which is right there.
She sleeps now and he sat down to ride.
Probably don't need that much.
Wonder who sister
See what quarter sounds like? I like that one, right?
I like everything.
Try that all the way up. Start it again. Let's see. Turn it back down. That weird Dave Bowie sound now. It may be a little too much, but I'm gonna go with it. This is where I run into a problem. I don't know what I want to add. Let me try the stereo. Let me try the pitch first. Let's turn that shit all the way up. Switch drum. Share wide. It's a little too much. It's a lot too much, but we're just trying to hear which one we're going to use. I like them all. Let's just go with the lowest one. Let's go with stereo. Going right there. Let's check out reverbs. Just let it play. I usually like that one the best, but I turned it down a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's coming down. Go right there. Like that?
What?
That's fine.
Yeah.
And if you want to add some bass, oh, this is too much. I don't think any of those are gonna work. You can always let's try adding a little more compression. Well, a lot more compression here.
Searching for clues, way out of
Okay, that got really loud. Sorry about that. That's where
we're
that's
gonna
where the
we're gonna take intermission, 10 minutes for you groupies out there. And,
for you groupies.
well, sister wives, whatever you call yourselves these days.
So this is where the fader comes in handy, where you
Darth Vader.
He found death and he was
What the hell?
just trying to find my see if I want to add any more.
Sweet spot.
Yes, sweet spot.
Your engineer's G spot. You got a thing you have. Does the audio engineer have a G spot?
Let's try push.
She sleeps now and he sat down to write. Wonder who sister could have been. And for years he lived with a pain. A ghost haunting his sad and lonely brain. Conjuring her with his rambling
On all brains have a lonely John.
yeah, looking for you in every real space, providing you once or twice.
That's fine.
What's his name? Mister for life.
A little too much.
What's his name? For life. Mystic man.
I'll turn that down.
See the light.
I don't think we need it. All right, we don't need that extra compression. We're gonna turn. I actually liked it. Hang on. Right around there, probably. Not much, but it's actually, even if it's at 0, it's compressing on this plugin.
Is that our whole lives gonna be for now?
There might be a little too much stereo spreader. I'm turning that down.
Like just hours of life.
We could try, see what happens if we add a little bit of top end. Hang on. Too much?
Oh my God,
Clearly too much.
I mean,
hang on. All right. Sounds better if I take a little bit away. Turn some volume up. Right about there is good. All right, let's save that up. Okay, so we got the, make sure we're not overdriving anything too much. All right, make sure it's not actually clipping it there. It shouldn't be. I think we got the vocals done for now.
There should be intermission.
So it will be intermission right now. Be right back. We'll be back. We're going to take a break. Oh yeah, it's exhausting. Everything about this is exhausting.
She found death and he was given life. One will live and one will have to die. He lived down, but she was sacrificed. need. He won't sleep tonight. Wrapped himself just so he could die. Searching for clues way out in space or inside his mind.
We're waiting for you, Mr. Mystery.
What is dead air?
It's not dead air. Well, visually, it's not anymore.
Whoa!
Who are those two cool guys?
Well, double fist in this. So anyway,
we're back.
I'd like to give a thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
I'd like to thank you, John.
I guess we're going to 11 because I thought we were going to go to 10.
No, but I want to do some thank yous. I don't want to seem ingracious. Ungracious? Ungrateful.
I'm not a dictionary. I don't know.
Well, I'd like to thank you. I'd like to thank Father God.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank Bertie and Caitlin, the Vandegard sisters, and Taylor Swift.
Cool.
I'll give you your shirt back soon, baby. I'm not giving it back.
Okay, anyway. All right.
Well, I don't think like you should treat like people like they're not equal.
So next we're going to move on to our main kind of melodic rhythm.
I mean, the older I thank people and doesn't mean anything. If I thank you, I thank you.
Okay, so next we're gonna work on this keyboard part here.
Tell me about the keyboard.
There's a lot of guitars.
How do you decide? Like, how do you approach keyboards, John?
How do I approach keyboards?
No, I'm serious.
I go, that's a cool sound. I'll use that.
That's all we wanted to know.
That's pretty much. I can hear us.
How do you know that they can't hear you?
We're on in the garage. Oh well.
Well, that was not dead air. That was us listening to ourselves like a couple of psychopaths.
Very confusing. All right, we got a delay.
How long have you been making music for, John?
20-something years. That TV's gonna have to go down in the other room.
It's really freaking me out.
I can hear everything I say, like just on a delay.
This is like when you read your Twitter feedback the next day and you're like, I shouldn't have said that.
Okay.
I should have. Everything comes from the Oracle. It's fine.
So we're pretty much gonna do the same process for this keyboard here. We're going to go with the CLA Mix Hub Light VST3, and don't forget light. Go light.
Oh wait,
because the other one is heavy. All right. So now I'm gonna give this keyboard part some shimmer, some shimmer, some shine. You see? Some shimmer, some shine. I'm gonna start with 15K. I probably won't be able to hear it, to be honest. That's compression. That's not what I want to do.
It reminded me my articulation is getting a little off. So
I wonder why. Nobody's.
The Oracle approved a second.
Okay, let's. All right.
I asked her. She said it was okay.
Okay.
But I need to watch my diction.
Okay, Neo. Here we go.
Am I Neo or I'm like the Malavingian?
All right, so we're gonna We're gonna boost some 15K on this.
Darn it.
What?
What is the creepy guy with the big boob wife from Matrix called?
The French guy.
Merovingian?
I call him the French guy. I don't know. I don't even know if he's French.
Well, in real life, probably not. He might be. I think he's Falco, so he's Oscar.
Rock me Amadeus.
It's totally Falco.
But he's not. Falco's not French. The guy's
he's Austrian.
Yes.
That guy so reminds me of Falco.
All right, that's nothing. So I'm gonna see what a little 10K does. See if 10K gives us some desirable results. Probably not. Oh yeah. If I take it away. Turn it all the way up. I like it with a lot of it. What do you think? The keyboard part. The back. I'm fine with it. I think it's good. Go back to that part. We're gonna add some 7K. I like 7K.
I've heard that about you. It's a new designer drug, John.
Whoa. Somewhere around there. I got a little lag on it because we got the video equipment hooked up, so it doesn't react as quick as it normally would. But
it's kind of a sad thought, though. Wow, it's sad.
I don't think we had to add too much compression, but we're gonna add a little bit here.
Are we on a second or third instrument?
We're on a second instrument. It cuts out right there, kinda. So. Whoa, wait. I like it right around there. I'm gonna back off on it. Somewhere right around there. Let's give it some noise. Minus 20. And then we're going to drive it. Trying to figure out which channel I've got for. I like it right about there.
Yeah, you can really. But honestly, that thing is powerful. What is that? Like, I'm really asking a question. What did you just do?
Oh, that's the mic overdrive. Oh, I'm overloading. I'm basically overloading. Well, if it was analog, I'd be overloading the analog gear. I'd be overloading the board. Sounds good. Sounds good. A little loud. Turn it down a little bit.
Should I tell people on my socials that we're live at 11? Don't worry about it. They probably know. You seem like you're not concerned, so
I'm focused on the sound. Sorry.
Marketing question.
Alright. Same process. But instead of the vocal plugin, we're going to try CLA unplugged plugin to give it some. This thing's got 2 reverbs, which is dangerous. I never used the first one. The second reverb sounds great, but the first one's like, by the time I had the reverb number 2, I can't hear reverb number 1. Alright, let's start with the delay. You're hearing it change time. Yeah, it's coming down. So we lose it. Quarter may be a little too much. Let's try it. Let's go with 8. Right about there is good. Start with the reverb 2. Go to reverb 2. Crank it up. Go with that. Turn it down. We're better with the second one. Probably right about there. There's pre-delay too, which let's just solo it for a second and see what. It's hard to tell what pre-delay is doing. Let's see. I kind of got solo with pre-delay.
As we all remember, Skeletor made Purple cool again.
Kind of like 4.
No, nothing. John?
That'll do it for that sound.
Okay. Good, you got a lot to get through.
Actually, let's try. You didn't go through the other settings. Let's try adding some top end to it. It's gonna be too much. Whoa!
Oh! Are you okay?
That was a lot. got a little bit of a bite.
I think it could be the creepiest song of all time.
I like it right about there.
I do too.
We're not gonna add any more compression to that. I think it's getting kind of lost in delay though. We gotta turn that delay down, or maybe just go with
Yeah,
slap.
it's kind of nasty.
See if it's delay or the reverb. I think it's the reverb. Let's try going small on the reverb. Bring it down. I think that's good.
It's better, yeah.
We can always change it. Alright.
Everybody's watching it. It's like seeing the end credits of a Marvel movie to watch 5 seconds of Samuel Jackson playing go home. Movie number! Go home! Like Jerry Stiller.
Regardless, it's got energy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not boring. Alright.
It does.
I'm trying to power on.
Track's on it, so you're gonna go do by 10.
11. I got.
How you gonna do that?
We ain't gonna make it, but
Make it what?
it's 2:11. I mean, through all tracks by 11. Make it happen.
Alright,
So let's listen to. Let's get this last keyboard part right.
Not make it enough. Oh,
Well, no, that's fine. That's just because I'm looping it.
it's farty. Well, I got a couple requests. So you're gonna do the keyboard part?
Right
You're
now,
gonna do a third track.
a third track. I'm gonna EQ the other keyboard part right now.
Is that a third track?
Is it a third? It's the third track we moved on to. Yeah. This can get a little tedious, but bear with it.
I mean, what else are they gonna do? They got nothing else to do. They're locked in their houses. You mind if I smoke a cigarette?
What's going on? Hopefully we're
Oh
good.
no.
We're good.
You mind if I smoke a cigarette? Or you can try it.
I don't care. You can pick a cigarette if you want.
I'm gonna smoke a cigarette.
Alright, I'm gonna keep going.
Right, but don't stop the live feed without me, okay? Because I got ideas. I shall relax. I shall return. Kindly and with grace and with love.
Let's see if we can lengthen this loop, because it's. I don't want to try to be crazy. It probably does the same thing over and over and over and over. Alright, we're gonna make this sound. See what 15K sounds like. Ooh, it added some nastiness to it that I like. That's 16 actually. Going back off to 15. I like the buzzy B sound it added. Made it really synthy sounding. want to back off on it. So I can still hear the buzzy bee sound. Because I can't hear that high, so I don't want to overdo it. You have a little. Let's see how the 7 sounds on it. Let's overdo it. That really makes it buzzy, but too much. But without it, it's dead. Better for it to not be boring. Too much. That's a perfect sleep deprivation sound right there. A little less. I like it right there. Whether we need to compress this, probably not. That one has no, like I said, it has no dynamic range, that instrument, so no point. It's not even bother. Let's get through this. But now we're going to add our distortion to it, add our noise to it, give it some live. Whoa, now it's really buzzing around your head. Trying to figure out which track it is. Mute it. Oh yeah, that's it. 5. Drive it. Let's overdrive it all the way. Whoa! Turn it down. Turn that overdrive down until we start to lose it. Turn it back up. A little too much distortion. Back up. Somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. Probably a little too much distortion. Yeah. Oh, you're right there. Feels like you're tripping. Oh, boy. Wow. I'm looking at myself, trying to figure out what I'm doing. Alright. Not going to do that again. Talk about tripping. That's good. Kind of more like a guitar sound than a keyboard. So let's go to I probably should have said, wait, what did it just do? It just went insane. Oh, I know what happened. I gotta find out where that plugin went. Hold on. The plugin disappeared. It's probably behind here. I don't know why that's happening. It keeps hiding behind the main screen. I'll have to change some kind of setting or something. I don't really haven't experienced that too much. A little bit when I got this new computer, but I don't know why it's doing it again. But it's all right. We'll move it on to the other screen or the over screen. Gonna expand it so we can see it. Let's just blow that sucker up all the way. Boom. And turn all the settings off. Do them one by one, just like we did with the other instruments. Start with the delay here. Right now I am using the guitar, CLA guitars on it. But hopefully that works. But it's not. I don't think there's a way to make it any bigger. I think that's, yeah. All right. So let's hear what we can do with this. So I don't hear that doing much. The delay. One thing you can do with this is re-amplify it, but it's probably going to jump up in volume. So I got to make sure my finger's on the fader here. Kind of nice. See the different settings we got. Ooh, that added some dimension to it. Let's turn it back down, though. What? What?
I saw it in my own soul.
I saw it in his own soul.
If I look tired, it's because it's 10:30 at night and I've been drinking. So
What do you think of how that sounds?
don't judge me.
Like how I made that keyboard sound, all gritty.
Like it.
Yeah, cool.
I got sick of watching myself do this with my sunglasses. So if you're like, oh, yeah, that's under his eyes. It's 10:30 at night and I've been drinking all that long. So
Let's see what we can do.
That's on the British Sports I taught you.
Let's see what we can do with pitch on it. The spreader.
I got sucking my stomach more.
I said take it all the way, but bring it down.
I have to see how it goes. I'll put it back in.
We got a real stereo spread going on that sucker. Let's give it some reverb. Turn it all the way up.
So there's a clothing all night long. We did this.
We got a real big mix going here.
You're going to lose that extra listener anyway. They're still hanging with us.
So the thing is,
Thank you, Taylor. We do love you. We never gave up on you.
but
We defended you.
the reason I'm not using aux buses, I've had, for me, like when you run like a bunch of different stuff to the same reverb, you can't even hear it like doing anything. So this is,
All right.
I mean,
so are you done?
it takes up more
Are you
CPU.
done with third track?
All right, I'm gonna stop explaining stuff. All right,
No, explain all you.
here we go.
Explain all you want. Explain. Go ahead.
No,
No,
I'm just gonna use what I'm doing as my explainer. Let's see what a little high end would do to this. Whoa. Let's try going even higher.
This is like the longest fucking theater play I've ever been.
I like the way that feels. I don't know what I'm hearing, but I like the way it feels. So I'm gonna turn it down. Right around there. No bass necessary. If we decide there's not enough bass, we'll add bass. Compressors. I actually like the way that second one sounded, but I'm gonna turn it down. So I like the spank. I like to spank it. That really adds a lot of dimension. That instrument just became important. It was like dull before. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and save again. Always save. All right, so
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
Talk about what? We don't got much time left. We don't got many instruments.
Serious. I need you to listen to us, not just me.
What?
No, I'm not bullshitting. I'm asking a question. Let's just through and be done with this.
We were going to 11 though.
You haven't heard me out.
Okay.
And then please play Darkest Theater.
Oh my gosh.
Please, we're begging you.
Ugh.
We're begging you.
He's gonna make me stop this and play another song?
We're begging you.
Dude, I'm...
The Christ minded.
You don't really hit the magic until you do the bass and the drums, man. Alright.
Please.
I guess we'll listen to this all the way through.
We'll show you
not
pictures
completely
of,
mixed.
We'll show you pictures of butts.
And then we'll listen to another song that's
so
rough
much,
mixed.
John, thank you so much. We even took our sunglasses off for you.
You gotta stop at some point. I know I gotta get up early, so
right. We will be eternally grateful for you.
I gotta wake up about 3 o'clock, and it's 11 o'clock.
I took my sunglasses off. That's something.
All right, we're gonna listen to the song all the way through.
Yes, we are. Before we start, I do want to recommend that you read at least one Philip K. Dick story. And if you're late, stop. And if you're lazy, just go to YouTube. There's so many audiobooks on there. You can fall asleep to it. Philip K. Dick stories are amazing. Man in the High Castle. Next with Nicolas Cage. The Adjustment Bureau.
All right, we're gonna do it like this.
No, just go.
I was slowing my beer drinking down.
No,
believe it or not, I only got 3 right there.
Well, I mean,
and I'm gonna grab a Steel
I
Reserve.
think I'm being a nice person.
And we're gonna wrap this up. Well, we're gonna play this song through. We're not really wrapping it up. We're gonna play another song that's partially mixed, and yeah,
dear to our hearts.
Dear to our hearts. But anyway,
It's really hard
let's.
because you only have one heart.
I really would prefer. You can't really hear how the song sounds until you get the bass and the drums like EQ'd and compressed.
know,
but
everybody's
everybody's
going half insane. So.
All right. Yeah. Well, join.
Not me.
In the words of Chris Martin, join the fucking club.
Oh, now you've gone with the British accent.
Here we go.
I should have known better.
Guitars too.
I will sleep to the dawn.
Searching for clues way out in space or inside his mind.
Hey!
What's his name? Mr. Life. What's his name? Mr. Life.
Am I like fading out?
I feel like tortured by myself.
I'm confused. Why? I can't watch that screen. I'm like, why am I going like this?
It's like the worst mirror of all time.
Just like, do I need to smile bigger? That sounds good. Nah, it makes my brain buzz.
It's really good.
I feel like I'm a salad.
Oh, we got some illegal
I don't know what
CBD doesn't do anything for me, but
CBD. Alright.
DVDs.
It does. It does at first. Alright, here we go.
Right, yeah. So, can I give a little introduction?
We're gonna save the project. Well, we got loaded, so this will be the last thing.
I wanted to say that I'm very grateful for the people who have supported us over the years.
It's a bullshit thing to say.
Okay.
No, everybody says that it's full of shit.
I'm in love with Birdie and Caitlin and Taylor, and they have been so kind to me, and I have been glad to be a part of their lives, and I'm glad they're a part of mine. That song has nothing to do with Taylor Swift, but I still love her, and I have many of her. That sounds wrong. But let's move on for that. But no, you thought I was being too facetious. Anyway, I'm keeping this shirt, and this song is about a man who lost his famous girlfriend early on in his life, and he's sad because he's just watching dreams of me and Birdie and Caitlin having sex. Was that not specific enough?
This video has been phones. That's what we're using here today.
And Magnum condoms. Because if you would have brought those over, I would have used those. But you brought cheap condoms over. And so we just had to raw dog it.
Aaron is not endorsed by me.
Not endorsed by anybody except for El Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
The beer for assholes.
This is your excuse for Steel Reserve. I ain't drinking Steel Reserve. I'm just drinking Old Milwaukee all day.
The El Milwaukee made me drink Steel Reserve.
The Old Milwaukee Light.
Why should he know all these buttons? All right, let's stop. I swore to Birdie I would not talk over this song.
Anyway, it says chorus right here. That's a false marker. No. All right, here we go.
No, don't talk over this, please. Remember, would you ever usher had tell me to be quiet in theater? Because I did.
When what?
Like, I literally worked in a theater where I'd tell people to be quiet.
Yeah. I had to throw people out for being... I mean, we worked in a theater in a casino.
Right.
And people would get drunk and they'd come watch a movie.
Right.
And they'd be like, I'm going to put my feet on the seat and there ain't nothing you going to say about it. And they'd be like sticking their sticky feet in some poor guy's face.
Probably,
who had like serious like... Germophobia. Like, oh, God, this guy's putting his feet in my face.
I don't think you need germophobia to not want
It's like, go move to a different fucking seat, dude. Now I gotta throw this fucking giant hillbilly out of the theater. And his drunk wife. She's a giant hillbilly, too. Anyway.
Right. I swear.
I like hillbillies.
Promise not to
like hillbillies.
I promise.
I like everybody.
Sir. I promise not to talk over this.
Okay. You smell like beer. Here we go.
Oh, fuck you. You smell like beer, too. But you smell like love.
Dude, nobody touches me. Everybody knows that. I'm not a touchy guy.
Everybody touches me, though.
Yeah. People try to touch me. I don't like it. All right, here we go. Never touch me.
Okay.
I'm a heebie-jeebie guy.
Wait, are you the guy?
I'm the guy in the theater who doesn't like people's feet in my fucking face.
I'm the hillbilly.
We just...
I just play the damn song.
Oh, yeah, this part's loud. Little buffering, it's fine. This part's too loud. I will fix it. It's buffering. It's fine. There's gonna be some hiccups. It's fine. Just listen.
So much buffering. Sorry, folks. I've never seen so much buffering in my life.
Oh, I have.
Timing's pretty good, though.
Thank you for watching, and good night.
Good evening.
It's been a pleasure and a whole lot of hell.
We're not going to suck your blood. We don't need your blood. We got our own.
And we're sorry about the 16% of frames that were skipped over the last 2 minutes and 3 hours ago. Whatever that means. Anyway,
They're probably for the best.
We're going to play off, and we're going to go with the ending soon screen. And
Are you gonna play a random song?
we're just gonna. I don't gotta. I could
You're gonna play this song.
Yeah. Bye.
We love you so much.